Let's go.
Okay, so guys, thank you for coming.
Of course, thank
I
you
hope
for
it
inviting
was
us.
easy to find this place.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was easy.
You got lost? No, you found the place. It was easy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's close to our main office.
It was pretty straightforward.
Okay. Do you know why we are here? We are here because today we are going to learn the new feature of our program. So from next week, the program we are using Omega. There's an important update because there are new rules about breakfast and city tax in our hotel.
Yeah.
But first of all, I want to introduce myself. I'm Adriano, the actual practitioner of Max Hotel. I've been working in this company for now, it's been more than 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here basically as an HR, especially to learn and train new people. And my specialty is about new software and new procedures inside the company. And this is why I'm here. I spent like last week learning the new parts of this program. And I'm going to introduce you and explain you everything. I hope it's going to be clear. If you have any questions, you can ask me anytime.
Okay.
I also need to ask you about your phone. Please turn it off, or if you can put it like in a plane mode.
Yeah, airplane mode.
Yeah, please. And also it's important, don't talk about this information also outside. It's a private information what we are going to tell you, okay?
Okay.
So it's going to be only for us and for our company.
Of course.
As you can see, we are also offering you refreshment, drinks. Take what you like, take what you any moment. So water,
Thank you.
Prosecco, enjoy. And I also want to inform you if the toilet is the second door on the right. Just ask me if you need to go. Okay. So Fabio, you said you know each other. You work in the same office or?
No, we don't know each other. I just met her
Okay.
here.
Okay. So I know that we are both like team leaders.
Yeah.
You want to introduce say something about yourself, about
My name is Fabio. I'm a team leader for an hotel here in Amsterdam. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Christina.
I think you've been working here for a longer time. It's been like almost 10 years now.
Yes, almost nine and something. But yeah, I moved from Italy to here to the Netherlands, and I work for a big chain hotel in the city center of Amsterdam, and I'm the team leader of the night shifts.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's important that then you will transfer your knowledge to your receptions, especially. It's going to be a big change because now after the COVID there are new rules, new taxes, and we must improve all the system of the service. So it's going to be a big step. So we're going to talk about the introduction of the breakfast and the city tax, and then the mid-stay cleaning.
Okay.
The
so we're
what?
going to
The what?
use
Sorry.
So breakfast,
Breakfast.
city tax,
Yeah.
and the mid-stay cleaning.
Mid.
Mid-stay cleaning.
Mid-stay.
Okay.
So mid-stay cleaning.
How do you guys consider the mid-stay cleaning? Because maybe it's different from hotel to hotel.
The point is normally in every hotel the cleaning is every day.
Okay.
Now, basically to save some money, we're thinking about do like a mid-stay cleaning. So every 5 days from long reservations, we are going to clean the rooms of people.
Okay.
And the other day is going to be only by request of the guest.
And what about the when you have to change the different type of things that you have in the room, the one that you use for a shower?
But you can ask towels, you can ask soap, toilet paper, anytime, that is for free, of course. Compensate this kind of inconvenient to our guests. They can ask anytime for new towels.
So there are no
And
rules for
that. Yeah, I think we can manage it because we still have enough towels for everyone. We just basically don't pay the housekeeping every day for every room.
Okay.
So it's gonna be pretty complicated because we create an Excel table, as you can see here. If you click on the second page,
Yes.
you should see there's this Excel table. So it's going to be like this. So we just put a new date every day,
Mm.
and with this table, in Excel table, we will calculate like long reservations, and every 5 days we will have a pop-up telling us which room will need mid-stay cleaning.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we just simply use our WhatsApp group to communicate this room to the housekeeping.
Okay.
Okay.
And can I also see in the midday cleaning what's is included in the cleaning? So we talked about the towels and what the rest.
Well, normally they will just do the beds and the toilet.
Okay.
If there's something extra, some troubles, we can have any kind of problem
No,
inside
of
the
course.
room. You can find any kind of terrible things inside the room. That is going to be like a kind of extra that the housekeeping company will calculate and will charge our company.
Mm. So the extra is excluded.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if people stay for 2-3 weeks, especially in this period, a lot of people staying for like living basically in hotels for like 1, 2, 3 months because they're looking for a house, for a job. So it's very important to keep an eye on this service because they really need to have a cleaning every 5 days.
And 5 days.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on the Excel table. Every morning at 7, just put the new date, and Excel is updated. It will have we'll
That's all.
calculate every room. We have like 153 rooms. We'll calculate for every day. As you can see, for tomorrow, for example, we have 17 rooms
Mm-hmm.
expected for mid-stay cleaning. We informed already our guests, also our internet site, as you can see,
So okay.
is
So
updated on the terms and conditions, so everybody knows that they are not going to have housekeeping every day.
really, okay. So you mentioned that up front.
And it's also a good idea, so explain also to receptionists at the check-in for long stay, explain to them, I'm sorry, but mid-stay is every 5 days,
Okay.
every day.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to be clear, otherwise also the customer may not be happy with that.
Yeah, it was like, why nobody came to my room?
Yeah.
People say, oh, we forgot to tell you that there's no housekeeping service
Yeah.
every day.
Okay.
Any
Clear.
questions?
Not at the moment from my side.
Then another very important feature, another change that we asked to Omega, the Omega company, to change just for us. This feature is the breakfast. Because of COVID, we didn't have the breakfast.
Okay.
Now we're trying to introduce a new method, a new kind of food that they can order like apart, basically. It's going to be something very easy, like croissant, muffin, but it's not included on the price.
Okay.
So we needed something like a button, basically, on the Omega program to choose this feature, this extra. So
And the customer needs to choose it upfront, or can also choose it when it's coming to the hotel and do the check-in.
anytime, also the check-in,
Okay.
or also in the morning. So breakfast is going to be from 7 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to know.
Yeah.
And it's not included, it's gonna be apart. So every time we have to click on the reservation if you go to this
Mm-hmm.
it, okay? For example, room 132.
Mm-hmm.
You see there's this arrow.
Yeah.
You click here, then you simply scroll. Bicycle and ticket, early check-in, late check-out. Then you have breakfast with the 9% of tax. And then you can choose if they take a muffin, how many, maybe they have like 2-3 people, maybe they want more muffin, they're starving, and croissant. For now, we're just thinking about muffin and croissant.
Okay.
The price is €3 for each croissant or muffin, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
But we are trying to see like how it's going because I think it's gonna be pretty requested. Because our hotel is not very close to the center, so a lot of people they're like waking up at 7 a.m. They have nothing to eat, so they're like forced to have the breakfast. This is why it's pretty high. But if we will see in the next 2 months if that the breakfast is not really having success, we can drop like €2 for example. We will see.
Okay.
Same thing for the coffee. As you know, in our lobby, the main hotel close to the airport, there is a coffee machine. The price is still €2 for everyone. Now for the coffee, you click again. You go next to the right,
Mm-hmm.
next to the name of the guest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down. You see,
Mm-hmm.
this completely is a new part of the program. Okay. And then you choose coffee. You can choose how many coffee, and the program will calculate by itself how many coffees and what will be the price. So
Mhm.
2 coffee, €2. It's gonna be €4.
Yeah.
Then you can choose if they pay in cash
Mm-hmm.
or in credit card. You can choose if there is this option for the payment, or you can also leave the balance open, and they will pay at the end of the stay.
Mm-hmm.
So for this option, you can click on payment, and then
Yeah.
there's the link for the debit. So basically, you give a debit, an open balance, they will pay at the end of the stay. It's a bit risky, they can also leave without paying,
Mm-hmm.
but especially for regular guests, for people staying for a long time, we want to be like more flexible instead of like following people for €2, €3. So
All
we're
right.
trying also to go like a bit more
Mhm.
friendly and more open to them, more flexible.
Okay. Can I change? So if I want to change instead of muffin and croissant, have something different, like something vegan, for example, can that be changed using in the system? there be changes?
Not yet. We are thinking about, because we are also part of the Green Globe.
Mm.
So the next step also with Omega will be to introduce also kind of vegan sustainable food, like for example like 0 kilometer food or like
Mm-hmm.
something vegan, broccoli salad, also
Yeah.
for breakfast could be a good option, and you can also attire like this kind of people
Okay.
more like with a green mentality, more like interested in the environment and against the pollution.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that the same goes for the different type of milk. So they just I mean, it's
Yeah.
just black coffee, or they can also choose like a cappuccino or a latte macchiato.
Well, now we have a new coffee machine.
Mhm.
It's pretty expensive, to be honest.
Okay.
But we can also make the cappuccino. As you know, it's very important to put like the milk, not the fat one, the real milk for cappuccino.
For
If
the
you put
foam.
that- yeah, to make the foam.
Of course.
So this is also very important. And yeah, I think everybody knows now by now. They should know
Yeah.
what kind of milk like refill inside the machine.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, so any questions about how to use the program? Do you think it's easy?
I think
It's
it's
clear.
pretty straightforward. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty easy.
I mean, yeah, just with the name on the right, there's this arrow. You see, we just scroll down.
Yeah.
If you scroll down, you will see all the options. You see coffee, and then the food is
Mhm.
cappuccino, croissant, or muffin.
Yeah.
So far, just have the chocolate muffin, the basic one. And to be clear, it's also like the frozen muffin. So the quality is not the best one. So it's like €3 for a muffin, like a frozen muffin. It's a lot of money, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe we can.
Let's see. Maybe they
we
are
can,
happy
yeah,
with
we can
that.
make some money out of it. Yeah, would be
Okay.
really nice.
If I have problems using the program for any reason, can I contact you?
Yeah, I'm also available. You can call me or the HR office, and there's always someone. Also with Omega, there's a new number. If you go to contacts,
Mm-hmm.
the right corner
Yeah.
up on the program, there's also like a kind of number that you can call anytime for assistance. If, for example, again, it's a new program, it's a new feature, so
Mm.
probably you're going to have problem with getting stuck or a
Yeah.
glitch. So anytime, any moment, any questions, any problem,
The
you can
assistant
call
is
the-
24/7.
Yeah, 24/7.
Okay.
It's always open, and especially for the people working during the night, they don't really know what to do. So
Yeah, that's
they
good.
will really like they will need to call someone.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so we spoke about the breakfast. I told you also about the midday. Now there's the annoying part about the city tax,
Mm-hmm.
because now we are like full of tourists again, and the
Finally, I would
municipality
say.
Thankfully.
decided to charge again the city tax,
Yeah.
which is not included on the price. So
Mm.
what you see on Omega right now
Okay.
is not the full price.
Yeah.
So every time you have to calculate, you simply Control C, Control V, and it's not included, it's just an apart side of the program of the Omega. You simply copy and paste from here, as you can see. Again,
Yeah.
it's in the center of the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the total amount of the price. So that is the amount we need to tell to the guest.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important, especially for a walk-in.
Yeah.
Because if you say, for example, number John Smith, number 224, the price here is 54 euro.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a walk-in, you say 54 euro, then you cannot say, ah no, there's also three taxes apart, it's gonna be 58 euro.
Mhm.
You say, no, you told me 54.
Yeah.
So we must be clear, and this is gonna be a bit complicated and yeah, not very clear. But the point is, for people living here in Amsterdam, they don't pay the city tax. So this is only for people from outside.
Okay.
So keep an eye, be clear also with them. Every time there's a new tourist, a new reservation, and someone outside Amsterdam,
Mm-hmm.
they need to copy the price that they see on the program, paste on
Yeah.
the right side of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Then Omega will calculate the city tax depending on how many people are sleeping in the room and for how many nights. So at
Okay.
least you don't need a calculator every time you need a reservation. But it's not very straight and intuitive and quick. But again, it's very important because at the end of the month we need to give some money also to the municipality. They expect that for every person it's
Yeah.
the 7%. That's a lot of money.
Okay. What do you think is the best practice? Is it best to tell the customer about this city tax up front, or what do you suggest?
We can also say the price is 54 euro plus tourist tax, city tax,
Mm.
for example. So to be like to have like a lower price,
Mm-hmm.
but it's important to tell them.
Okay.
And or we can just talk to the guest, ask them the ID.
Mhm.
If we see that this guest is coming from Germany, from France, from Italy, you can say straightforward that like the full price, like 54 plus 4 euro city tax, 58.
Okay.
But I guess it's also mentioned on the website, right? About the city.
Yeah, they're updating right now in these days. Also the internet site is important. Also when you book online, that
Of course, to know.
yeah, you see the price like this amount excluded to the tourist tax is going to be 7% of what you're
Yeah.
going to pay. So yeah, for now Omega made this feature like this. It's not included, but it's easy. Just every time you click on a reservation, be careful, copy,
Mm-hmm.
paste, put on the right side, and
Yeah.
then you will see automatically the amount.
Okay.
From there, you can choose again payment. So post payment.
Yeah.
You can choose order for cash or terminal if they pay straight away with a credit
Mhm.
card or debit card. They still cannot pay with American Express. Nobody likes American Express. I don't know why? But if it's a debit card, Visa, Mastercard, they can pay easily.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about refund?
For the refund, okay, that's a good question because we can refund the room,
Mm-hmm.
but we can't refund the city tax.
Okay.
There's another option, including the payment.
Mm-hmm.
On the left, you will see instead refund.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
The refund, for some reason, is easier because it's excluded the city tax.
Yeah.
So again, if you see room 224
Mm-hmm.
is 58,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but when you click on refund,
Okay.
instead you will see 54.
Mm.
Doesn't matter if it's in cash or with credit card.
Okay.
I would say credit card maybe it's easier because you just click and you simply charge back the money to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
In cash instead you need to open the drawer, give the money back and create a negative balance in your shift.
Yeah.
Basically. So it's gonna be a bit more complicated, but that can happen. Good that you asked me because yeah, you need also to explain this to your receptionist during your shift. Okay. Do you have any other special questions? Any doubt?
Can maybe like a small training with the Q&A can be organized, question and answer, like a
I think yeah, this is gonna be also we will have this kind of training, like a general training with other people. again, this is very like new. It's going to be
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
So we need to update all the computers, and then we need the time to explain to everyone these new features
Yeah.
and rules. Then I would say in 2 months we will see if what kind of problem we have, what we need to improve. We are like in like contact also with Omega
Mhm.
for any issue, any problem. We will contact them and say, hey, this part is not working. It's too slow, too many problems, the prices are wrong, they are not paying, it's
Yeah.
complicated. Yeah. So we will see in 1 month how it will be a situation if I think we will need to improve something and to fix some
Okay.
problem.
And so are you expecting us to learn and implement this new software in 1 month, or it can be faster? What do you expect?
Okay, this is just the beta update, like kind of trial.
Okay.
It's not the last.
So it
version of
doesn't
the
have all
program.
the features also, it's basic.
It's it's complete, but can be still improved
Okay.
depending on what we request. Depending, for example, we can update the prices of muffin and breakfast, as you say, or the idea would be also to calculate automatically also the city tax. For example, we know that the other hotels outside Amsterdam, as you can see here on the right, the city tax is calculated, always included.
Yeah.
Is excluded only if the people are from the same city. So it's much easier this way. Because now it's still, again, it's a kind of simulation, and we have to do it manually every time for every walk-in, for every new reservation.
Okay.
So yeah, be strict, be careful, just try to follow the new receptions especially.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we don't want to lose too much money with this city tax. It's very important.
Yeah. How do your hotel calculate the city taxes? It's like every month to the municipality.
Every month they know how many people we have.
Yeah, of course.
And according to the people, then it's up to us to say how many people from abroad we had, and on that number we will calculate the city tax, which again is 7%. I think it's also clear also on the it's written also on the.
I have another question
or-
about the program. It's like there is like an icon on the desktop. Is it like easy to reach it or?
No, you can open it only with the browser. And in this moment is working only on Google Chrome.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So don't use Edge, don't use Firefox.
Explorer.
This moment, especially with this update, it works only with Google Chrome.
Okay.
So be careful, because now we're trying to get rid of all the browser. We will use only Google Chrome. So all the passwords, all the login are memorized on that browser. We have an OTA the same for every computer.
Okay.
And everything is going to be via Google Chrome. If you try to open it with Edge or another browser, it simply doesn't work.
Okay.
So be careful also with this. If
And
you try also with your mobile, other computers, simply doesn't work on it. You can't log in, you can't work.
And about the devices, does it have any problems if it use different devices like a MacBook or
No, it can be also
a smartphone?
The future, we hope in the future, is going to be also available for the phone, for the mobile. Because it would be nice to have the same program as it was in the past, available also on your phone, especially for the housekeeping. They are like in every floor. They need to know which room is dirty, which room is occupied, which room is clean, what to need to clean, and the mid stay. Be careful, because the mid stay is something very new, and we need to be very clear with the communication to the housekeeping, because they need to know which room, what room, if this room is clean or not, is empty or not. Would be much better for everyone
What to do,
with using the phone instead of because they don't have a laptop, basically. So especially for the supervisor of housekeeping, would be much easier with the phone.
Yeah, I also agree. The communication would be much more faster.
Okay.
Well,
Is it clear for you?
I think it's pretty clear, right, Fabio? Do we have
Yeah.
any
No, I
questions?
think we talk about the tax, the midday cleaning, the breakfast. Yeah.
Okay, just summarizing. So the main points are the breakfast, very important because we need to make some money now that we are opening everything.
Yeah.
For the same reason, the city tax, because again, it's manually. Safaris, everything is manually, has to be calculated like apart inside Omega every time. And the midday cleaning.
Yeah.
Remember, it's every 5 days. But again, so far we are using this Excel table.
Mm-hmm.
It's made by our IT, so it's working pretty well. But must be updated, like the date every day.
Mm.
And then we will see, depending on the occupancy, which room needs like the
Okay.
midday cleaning.
Okay.
No.
Okay?
Yeah.
So be careful because from next week, this week we are going to use the same old version of the product. But from next Monday,
Okay.
the 11th, from 7 a.m., only this version of the product is going to be active.
Mm-hmm.
So we will basically work in a different way. We are going also to give you some manuals, some brochures that
Mhm.
I think is available now.
Yeah.
On the left, you can also give to, it's better to give also to the receptionist,
Mm-hmm.
just in case if they have any question. Otherwise, they will call you every 5 minutes. So at least at the beginning, the first month, you need to have something written.
Yeah.
So you will be easy for everyone. And don't
Okay.
forget, I'm also always available. You can call me anytime. You can WhatsApp me. You can phone me.
Mhm.
Just send an email. Yeah, I can help you. And again, we also have, thank God, we have also the contact for the Omega program.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
They're always available 24
The
hours.
assistants.
You can call them. Yeah, they're pretty nice. There's always someone, so they're kind. They know that you're in trouble. Everything is new also for them, so they will help us in case.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
Well, no more question from my side.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for the this
Yeah.
update.
No more question from my side either.
So
Thank you, Rodrigo.
thank you for coming. It was really
course.
a pleasure. I hope it was helpful for you.
Okay, it was,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay. And yeah, let's see in 1 month if you will need a further training or if the situation is good or not. I guess in 1 month, yeah, it's not enough to implement and like make a revolution basically in our hotel and in our systems. So let's see in 1 month, and remember from next week, from next Monday, we're going to use the Omega 2.1 version only in Google Chrome.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
So
Perfect.
thank you for coming, guys.
Thank you
Have
for
a
your
nice
time.
day.
Thank you.
And see you next time. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.